But so I'm sitting way back here. So lean on in with me. I hope you're all relaxing. Ready for a good weekend, because I am. Let's watch rich person Oprah Winfrey. I want to start by saying there's nothing wrong with being rich. I'm only saying when you're rich, no matter how wealthy I am, I will only get more and more disconnected from people who like can't afford food. I can't help it. Oprah, a billion times more so.
So all of the online, being
slander and
slammed, attacks, lies, conspiracy theories, really took the focus off of what was the most important thing, and that was the people of Maui. Okay.
Oprah's on CBS Morning with a bunch of snotty, rich, famous people. Wouldn't you like to go on CBS and have someone tell your story? Why are we having to hear Oprah complain? My rich life is so terrible. Tell me all about it, Oprah. Come to Doug in Exile. Tell me all about how terrible your life is.
So we thought starting the fund with $10 million would be a great idea because
we thought starting a fund with 10 million. I thought throwing $10 million into a hole for a bunch of peasants who had their homes burned down would be neato. I thought it would be cute.
Any of us who've ever been to any benefit, you know, you go to a benefit and somebody gives $10 million, that's called a good night.
Let me tell y'all what to think. Yeah, I go to crisis pregnancy centers where we try and raise money because you only vote for people that attack crisis pregnancy centers, and we can barely raise $10,000. You stupid, rich, mean, out of touch imbecile.
Yeah. Right. So we thought $10 million would start off the fund. We'll do what Dolly did.
Don't hide behind Dolly Parton, the redneck's favorite porn star looking country singer. Oprah, if you want to do like Dolly did, get like 5 million times bigger breast implants and stretch your face out like a big old crocodile. I know a lot of my country music folk people love Dolly. Love her music. Not impressed with her culture. But I better be careful attacking Dolly with this audience, guys. I'm not going after Dolly. I will go after Oprah Winfrey.
Get other people to give money, and then we'll put it directly into the people's bank accounts.
I'm really happy you threw some of your money down that hole. People think you should give 10 times more. Maybe people don't want to give. Point is, we're all allowed to have our opinions. By the way, all of you are allowed to have your opinions. You know, there's people in the world that would think it was immoral that I bought this red crushed velvet corduroy coat instead of giving them food. I think at the end of time, we will see that kind of thing where we put too much time and money into our material wealth and maybe even our own fame instead of helping other people. That wouldn't surprise me.
I was so excited. I was so excited about it.
It's still a good idea.
And then I got up the next morning.
You still should be.
I like this little hug group. It's group dynamics with a whole lot of people in tennis shoes going, you should still be proud of yourself, Oprah. Hang in there. This is a woman with $1 billion. Why would you care what anyone thinks? She cares what you think, and she has $1 billion. She has all these other rich spokeshole people in LA and New York going, oh, Oprah, it's okay. It's still a good idea. Out of touch, imbecile frauds.
Yeah, I was so excited. I got up the next morning and I saw all of this vitriol and I was like, whoa, what happened here?
What happened with all these dumb peasants speaking their mind? How dare they not see how generous I am? You know, it's like me when I give a tithe at church and I put a check in there and I'm like, didn't I do good? Aren't I just so awesome? Isn't God so impressed with my generosity? I'll bet God has never seen any generosity like what I just did, putting a little dough in the plate. That's man's nature. Oprah, you're man's nature. So
this is what I want to say. I want to say that, I think in the beginning, so many people were calling, asking, where do we give our money to? So I thought, I'm going to give people a place to
create.
We're going to create something. And I still think it's a really strong idea.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton was right. Putting money directly into the hands of the people is a significant thing. And the model that's been created, I will say that as of today, 2,200 people have been cleared and verified.
She's still trying to convince us it's a good idea. You only gave 2,200 people money. This is how Dad did it. You take big bags, suitcases full of cash, duffel bags. You want to give away money, $10,000 stack, and you just go hand it to them in cash. Boom. Throw it out like cards. Boom, boom. They will line up and take your money, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. My job, by the way, is not to judge you for being stingy, though you are. My job is to judge me for being stingy. That's even scarier. If we all look inside, we'll be a little less Oprah-like.
And those people are going to get a notice from the People Fund of Maui and going to have the money.
And it's working. It made me deeply mad. It made you deeply
Quit Oprah-splaining everything.
sad.
Made me sad
Yeah,
that
and I'm
we're at
wondering
this
how you're
state in
coping
our
with that.
country,
Yes.
Right.
Oh, you're so sad that the people are so stupid that they don't understand. Tell your assistant who has an assistant who has an assistant, tell them to get a hold of me. Oprah's never had to even open her own water bottle for the last 30 years. She has people to open her water bottles for her. Don't pretend like you're putting on sweats, getting out in the mud and being one of the people. I admire that you want to be normal.
Right.
Yeah.
No, everything leads to this kind of polarization, even serving other people. But here's the point. Here's Oprah's point.
Oh, here's Dr. Egghead Freud here with his legs crossed like a woman. Here's Oprah's point. Thank you, genius. No one knows your name. No one's heard of you. You're not famous, so we won't even pay attention to you. You have to at least be famous. Well, CBS, you're falling in a crater. It's the end of time and you're swirling down a drain. No one watches you. Rome is falling.
If you take your time, your money, your resources, your life, and you give the love that other people need, especially in their times of need, that is the secret of happiness.
Yeah.
Because happiness is love.
First of all, shut up with your stupid fake religion. I'll give you guys real religion. If you don't know Jesus Christ, you bow down to him, you beg him for forgiveness, you repent. And that's how we rebel against this egghead Freudian, atheist, feel-good, therapeutic, placebo for your life, fake answer.
That's right.
Happiness is love. Thank you, Arthur.
Oh, they're all, yeah, that's right. Thank you. They're in a giant circle jerk. Now let's move on to someone who might have a real answer. Let's see what the orange man is going to do for the people to stop the oppression against us. Watch this.
But I will fire every corrupt official who has weaponized our government against Christians, conservatives, patriots, and people of faith. We're going to fire them. You're fired.
If you guys haven't subscribed, hop on in. This is the happiest little club you could join. We'd love to hear from you in the chat. I'm Doug in Exile.